Hello there, Internet. So, hi, JMan563. Welcome to tonight's stream. Okay, so, I was not a little worried about streaming here today. So, for context, my dad got new Wi-Fi, or at least a new router. Now, as I said, it's like a a grab bag stream. Basically, I just play a bunch of random games. Now, the first game is a game called Pumpkin Jack. I found out about this game a few months ago. From what I know, it's something of a spiritual successor, or an indie dev waited too long for a new Medieval and does what indie devs do. Which is make it themselves. And don't worry. Next.
Once upon a time, in the great Arkansas Kingdom, the world lived in peace and coexistence between the humans, the animals, the birds, even the cute little bunny rabbits. It was an age of prosperity without anything to fear of war, famine, catastrophe. It was so very boring. So boring, in fact, that even the devil himself was bored brainless.
Yeah, he did that from time to time.
Dreamed of bloodshed, pestilence, suffering on a cosmic scale.
Famine, war, and death.
So, he devised a plan to make things in Arkansas a little more entertaining. The devil unleashed the curse of the Eternal Night. A powerful spell that conjured mindless, soulless, heartless monsters across the world. The monsters lay waste to every city, every home, every leaky outhouse, and backwater town in the kingdom. It was beautiful, but for some reason, the humans quite enjoyed their safe, boring little lives. They couldn't handle a few pesky monsters coming in and tearing them all limb from limb. So, they called upon their champion, the mighty wizard. A sorcerer with the skill and intellect to break the curse and usurp the devil's power. The wizard departed his luxurious tower and his studies to find the power he needed to break the curse of the Eternal Night. Very well, the devil said. Two can play that game. And who knows, this might be the fun I've been looking for. So in response to the wizard's quest, he called upon a champion of his own. Stingy Jack, history's greatest trickster and con artist, banished to wander the world as a wayward spirit. The devil crammed Jack's soul into the skin of a pumpkin and made him a deal. The devil would forgive Jack's past misdeeds and grant him passage to the afterlife. And in return, he gave Jack one simple mission: find the wizard and destroy him.
So there's that. I'm just sitting up. I haven't had dinner yet. My family will probably do that soon. And when the dinner happens, this world's a mess. So this is what Del meant when he said about total death destruction. So it looks like fine as is, but still need to get rid of that damn wizard. Question is, what kind of wizard can't the devil get rid of himself? I mean, there are lots of wizards. Also, I have a bit of a headache. My... I also woke up at noon this morning. Yeah, that was like a lot less views lately. I'm guessing it's from Donkey Kong Bonanza. Since, yeah, that's me just difficult. I think I already said this before, but that Let's Play, the current Let's Play was made around the time I, so I don't need me. Oh. They're practically worthless. Do what you must to get the job done. It's back and back! I don't know if I realized. So great, we're birds. Before I pluck you all raw. Stay right on, Scarecrow! Yeah, if anyone's wondering what's going on lately, like, well, I did clear a new Pokemon. I also got the Sentai rings based on, yeah, my first Sentai rings I should add, based on Tokuger and Go-Go 5, because those are bundled together for some reason. But as I can't tell, I mainly bought it for the Tokuger ring. Because, well, it's fucking Tokuger. Yeah. See, make sure you look good monster for me. Run. Half-dead, soulless. Of course, I'm a salesman. Ah, well, now I just want to kill you anyway. No, look about this. Where are you selling skins? I harvest skins of interesting dead people around this way. Close to. Yo. I'll kill you, but I want a discount. By all means, take a look. So as said, yeah, this is definitely giving me off medieval vibes. Okay, so something funny is that, so I think I may have hit it when I went to Los Angeles Comic Con. I bought a couple of games, and one of the games I bought was Medieval 2, because I just wasn't expecting the game to get re-released, and then it did. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't know if this was like a rumor or not. But I remember hearing somewhere that there was an urgent plan where it would take place in the future. Because, of course, the first game took place in, well, medieval times. The sequel took place in Victorian London, which implies that Gallowmere is no longer a thing. Oh good, I thought the string disconnected for a while. Yeah, I'm actually considering just buying ad space like for YouTube to... I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night, I work all day. Here's a lumberjack and it's okay. He sleeps all night, he works all day. I chop down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and buy potatoes per day. He chops down trees, he eats his lunch, he goes to the lavatory. On Wednesdays he goes shopping for tea. And then some questionable transphobia there, but then it kind of crossed the line like where another one was crying. It wasn't because of that stuff, because she wasn't better or anything. No, it's because she thought he was butch, so. And they like, where's because of your complaint? So my friends are. And then misses a tree. This demonstrates the value of not being seen. Yeah, I really just want to know what happened to Patty the dog. Because I was watching this guy talk about how he got into Rooster Teeth and how it meant to him, and I kind of want to do something similar. So I first found out about Rooster Teeth thanks to Halo. So there was a guy named Patty the Dog. He was a YouTuber who made a series of videos called 100 Ways to Die in Halo and Halo 3 and Halo Reach. Most of them were legit ways to die, but almost all of them were just shitposts and memes. Like, were all just stuff he made up, like going to Oblivion, or like Slash by an Airstore, followed by being the cameraman, or watching Charlie the Unicorn, or opening an email. And then a bunch of pop culture references, like crossing the bridge of death, or being killed by the spy, which was one of my earliest exposures to Team Fortress 2. And he also made like a series of music videos to Weird Al songs in Halo 3, and of course, one of the ways to die was being Griff. Where I even made a series of videos like this with my sister on my parents' iMac, where it's like, where I was like, here, hold this book for me, in your gut! Ow, I can see my spine! gonna try like watching like these Yappy Old or something there, stuff to watch there until. So that's when I started watching, and then that's when my actual proper exposure to Rooster Teeth. Well, I was a fan of Death Battle, but I don't think it was owned by Rooster Teeth yet. I think they were still a separate company. Like, you know how old Rooster Teeth how old Death Battle is? Like, apparently, they made a deal, they did a video with a cross-promo with Netflix. Like, Netflix before they became the juggernaut they are now. I also find it impressive that they kept their DVD service for 2 decades, even after they essentially created the streaming market. So, as I said, I just found, the way I found Death Battle wasn't anything too spectacular or anything. I just saw their video of, their Tommy versus... I just saw their Tommy versus, the White Tiger Sword versus Epion from Gundam. And this is before I was a proper weeaboo. And I was not pleased with the results. Because you gotta remember, Power Rangers was my life, especially around the time I discovered Death Battle. I mean, I did watch some of some of Screw Attack's top 10s. And from my knowledge, it's like the one thing they had left. That from back when they were actually the channel was Screw Attack on their YouTube channel. But as I said, when Rooster Teeth So then when it wasn't until I started watching the fight again. So then I started watching Death Battle a lot regularly. Like, remember like when the Deadpool versus Deathstroke battle? I tried like, my brother like saw me like sitting there like weirdly on my couch because I had at the time, and he was like, that I immediately just boarded my door so that he wouldn't get in. That I even started watching Death Battle. Like, I remember they had like a live stream or something where they did it, where they talked about it. Yeah, I lost interest in Death Battle by the time they, when the whole channel rebranded Death Battle, because a main complaint about back when they were still called Screw Attack was, oh, you know fire burns things, right? Yeah, that's why Steve loves it. So as I said, Rooster Teeth. When the channel got rebranded, and I even briefly subbed them. It wasn't until the Castlevania Dracula versus. The other reason why I kind of stopped watching them was because my dream Death Battle at the time, the Megazord versus Voltron, finally happened, and I was not pleased with the results. Yeah, if you really can't tell, Power Rangers doesn't have a good track record on Death Battle. It wasn't until the Jason versus Leonardo one happened that we finally got a win. It was a good fight, by the way. Smell smoke? No shit! We gotta flap out of here, Jack! Yay, rotating here. So that's when my family got into. Yeah, it wasn't until. And I mean, yes, I even like videos where I reacted to Death Battle myself, but I never uploaded them, and I don't think I have enough of them. And of course, you guys all know me. I pitched my Death Battle to the guys to the writing themselves, and I think that will happen. But hey, if you're really got a good, they'll get a good laugh out of it. Just proud, chaotic to fight with me. And apparently, when the guy, if you guys saw the fight, you guys might know. What does the guy mean by how like this? Yeah, I know some that medic like owns some of the souls of the mercs. And I kind of want to. So there's like some VR chat group, Writers of Remnant. They're part of the responsible for how I got back into Ruby. I want to try and pitch another Death Battle to them, which is there are two I have. The one I have, apparently because there's even like a fan song about it, is Kamen Rider is Takumi from Kamen Rider 5 versus Blake. Apparently the Brandon Years who does do a lot of Death Battle music, even like did a song for it. Even my Red versus Blue versus, even my Red versus, and even the Red versus Blue versus TF2 Merc song. Like, I'm kind of shocked that he saw that. Like, I don't know if it was a great response to my video or not, because I doubt it, but hey. Show yourself. We'll go fast. Show yourself. There he is, Kai. He's advancing visibly. Tell me so, though. He's just a boring old stock scarecrow. Did you see me? Say something to me. Ah, look who's there. Back for the fun, little birdie. Stop pissing yourself. As for you, go over. I know you're slipped over there, Jack. You're a little man, huh? So as said. I don't know what the connection between Takumi and Blake is. I mean, they both rebel against something, like Takumi against start playing against like a group of half human, half animal hybrids. And they're kind of loners, edgelords.
Stingy Jack, the genius trickster who could fool even the devil himself, has returned to the mortal realm. Armed with a brand new body and his soul cruelly bound to a festering pumpkin, Jack has been joined by his stoic guide, the Owl, and commandeered the services of a cowardly crow to fight on his behalf. But there must be no more time for fun and games. Jack and his companions of the night must embark upon their quest to slay the wizard. With Jack now perfectly attuned to his new vessel, the Owl leads him to the mountains in the distance. For at the heart of the mountains, through a network of ancient mines, lies a powerful secret.
What else? Okay, so as said... Schedule. What is this place? Yeah, let's just see if I can take a peek. So, we asked for like Ruby. So I got into Ruby, but so I used to be a part of a program that I'm not gonna say names of it because out of fear of getting doxxed. But there was a program that for people with disabilities like autism or something physical that would allow people to play baseball, play team. We didn't even like play the sport properly. We just do 2 innings with the entire team. Well, and call it good. Play 2 rounds and call it good. We don't even do points. It's just a little fun thing. There was a kid there. I don't want to say his name there either, but he did sometimes get my nerves a little bit. And even called at an inopportune time. Like one time he was calling me like when my battery was low. I mean, just not having issues with all the stuff he was into. And one time he called me when I was like trying to go with my grandparents' house at the time. But as said, he was into Ruby. He told me about Ruby, which I vaguely knew about at the time because, well, Death Battle, they did a fight, they did an episode, the fight between the Samus versus Boba Fett remake happened, just happened around this time, which had a tribute to him. Yeah, I got into Ruby and possibly the worst time because, as we all know, that's when Monty died. Yeah, I wonder what would happen to have Monty not take whatever he was allergic to. But as said, Okay, I think I said this before, but I'm not a huge fan of Hila, the character Hila in Ruby. I mean, got a tech. I think I got it. No, it's not. And how the show was the show was. If you don't know, Monty voiced. Yeah, it wasn't until after Volume 5 that I stopped watching. Not because I didn't think Volume 5 was bad or anything. It was because after Volume 5, they stopped uploading the show on YouTube instead on their websites. I didn't watch it even when it was on Crunchyroll. Like, in fact, when Bruce Team went bankrupt, I was actually expecting Crunchyroll to buy them out, to buy the rights to series, because I mean it's Crunchyroll. They like their original franchises, and Bruce Team even said that they're the reason Volume 9 even happened. Yeah, that, and of course what kind of made me rediscover Ruby was, you guys know the homophobic Ruby meme? Okay, so if you guys don't, basically that Rooster Teeth finally made a Bumblebee canon, and Rooster Teeth and people. And there was like a scene where Ruby just started crashing out everybody, and even said to Blake and Yang, by the way, so happy. Hello there, second viewer. Bad. Right. So this, of course, led a lot of people jokingly saying that Ruby quickly became homophobic. And then people started acting, they're like, and the actual homophobes even like got it. They're like, wait, this is a joke? And when I started learning more about what happened in Volume 9 was John becoming hot. going on where been saved 3 times, where John, I can't believe I'm this completely bad at it. Where John became this guy called Rusted Knight, some quote character from a fairy tale, and they were in the entirety of Volume 9 took place in this alternate dimension. It's basically like heavily inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Couldn't make it on without breaking 4 eggs. Alright, I will make it through, okay? So I said, Ruby. So during how the one ever broke down, John aged 4 years. Like at least like 40 years. So he had like a full beard and everything. I do have plans for my copyright replies Ruby fanfic. Is that this my head can't spoilers of the fic when I write it, when I get around writing it, is that Takumi ends up becoming much like Rusty Knight, Takumi ends up becoming copyright Ringo. Or okay. He starts fighting for justice at the same time, like there. Because my head basically is that the Showa era writers are treated like a fairy tale. Okay, I dead ass. So, yeah, basically, everyone was like, what the hell happened? I'm like, so John, apparently, even like Weiss was caught off guard by this, where she's like, everyone's like, what's what happened? He looks out. Weiss like, a jerk. Yes, after rejecting him back in Volume 2, now she likes him, and of course, you're like, you age like a fine wine, Johnny. My family has an alcohol problem. The road man making jokes about rather than being traumatized since 2015. Yeah, I think Ruby would have been way better if they kept the school setting. Like Harry Potter, but anime. Oh wait, that's a little like Witch Academia. Yeah, I will find a way to put Yuji into the fic because I haven't introduced him yet since I had a way of how Orc not getting the fic work was that they're technically mutated faunus. Yeah. Yoji did nothing wrong. Kodaka, what? I mean, sorry. Inoue. What do you have against him? Yuji was a good... Yeah, sadly, Yuji himself, his actor himself, died in 15. Even in real life, Yuji. Horrible shit happened to the guy. Apparently, even read that Yuji's actor actually auditioned for the role of Takumi, but didn't get far. Like, which definitely would have caused consequences nowadays, because 5 is a very popular series in Japan. I mean, and it has a very divisive reputation here in the States, but hey, you guys know me, I love him. And no, he is not the weakest writer. Fight me. Oh god, is he default dancing? I mean, this game already runs on Unreal, so... Don't push the cat! Okay, let's see the fight. Yeah, I kind of turned Takumi into like a mishmash of Wash from Red vs. Blue and Neku. Because I already said before, I kind of compared Wash, Neku to Takumi. And Wash, I mean, Wash was pretty much the only sane guy, like, when he was leader of Blue Team, of Red Team for a while. creepy, yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna be keeping my my lumberjack because I want to live out my Canadian lumberjack fantasy of singing next to a bunch of lumberjacks with my girl by my side. Like my uncle would have liked. So yeah. Ruby would have been great. I mean, I don't know how much of Ruby. Apparently, they said that Ruby was. They had everything planned up to Chapter 2, Box Volume 10. And even back there, Ruby's was a. Yeah, as of tomorrow, I'll be reacting to copyright stuff. As I said before, when I was in the copyright back in 2015, back in 2014, I hated Kiba because he was a vampire, and my reaction to him was, ew, Twilight. Okay, for those that don't know what Twilight was, since Twilight is pretty much dead, and definitely ain't gonna be making a splash on pop culture anytime soon. Which is what Friday Night Funkin' should have been in if we lived in a good timeline. We lived in a good timeline. But Takumi died. But anyway, so Ruby, so there were a series of books about this like vampire romance, this chick named Bella, and kind of love triangle between this werewolf, this vampire named Edward, and this werewolf named Jacob. Bella's actress and Bella and Kristen Stewart, who played Bella, and Bella and yeah, Kristen Stewart and Robert Hudson, much like Zac Efron, went on to have some form of careers. I mean, look at Robert Pattinson. He's fucking Batman! Okay, that was a pro gamer move. up? I don't think he had anything to regress. I mean, he was Shark Boy, but that was like not fine art. Oh god. I wonder if I'm between Shark Boy and Lava Girl and Tom Rider. Comrade of Zet. Probably Zets. Zet. Yeah, I really still feel like he's questioning what's going to happen if Decade ever comes back. When Decade comes back, how's it going to be? How is he going to handle the Zet's Rider Belt? Oh, brother, this is for you. You're past. And yeah, I'm still here. You know what I mean? come on. Don't tell me I have to fight that guy again. Then, of course, there's the case of Baker. Like, I was like, and the only other thing I kind of was those that shitty DC duology. Like, anyone remember that? The DC movie. I like looking at the lady that wrote the film, and apparently, I mean, I'm not surprised that she didn't write the movie, but she wrote for Batman, which is one of the things I kind of hate the Batman movie, the DC Justice League movie crossover for, is because, well, how out of character Batman was just a man in Gotham just because he have a power. Like, you know, Teen Titans with Young Justice. Okay, the further proof I don't know shit about Teen Titans. Is there a difference between those two? I know they had a show on the cartoon network, but I just can't because they had a fan. There were no toy sales for shit. Yeah, apparently one of the creators of that show has said on a podcast that too many girls will watch again and that they don't buy toys. So, it's already gone. Great day. Ah, that chap. I'm guessing you don't know. Oh, rip that face was yeah, I'm just gonna test up.
The great Jack, master of trickery, finally has had the tables turned on him. Upon reaching the tablet of the heart of the mountain, Jack bitterly discovers that he is too late. The clever, cold-hearted wizard, humanity's champion, now possesses a powerful amulet, and is one step closer to usurping the devil's rule over the world and breaking the curse. But there is still hope for our harrowing heroes. Jack's epic duel with the wizard's indentured spirit catches the attention of a magical sword, who vows to teach him greater mastery of the deadly arts. Determined to close the gap between himself and the
Yeah,
enemy,
also,
Jack
one part of
and
me
his
wants to do a
companions
Let's Play,
rush
a
from the
stream
mountain
of,
and follow the wizard's trail of magic into the wilderness.
a stream of Night Trap as a joke. And for the irony of it, I'm gonna stream it on the Switch version. All right, well, that's one game down. Hopefully, I won't get interrupted during the match. Also, if Hazel Toppy is watching this, are you interested in maybe letting me play with you sometime? Just saying. Just saying. I could use the viewers. I hadn't played it since, the Five Nights at Freddy's crossover. Oh, anime.
ซึ่งกล่าวว่าเธอเป็นนักร้องสาว
Thai?
ผู้มีใจกระหายหาความยิ่งใหญ่
Singapore?
ที่ข้อเส
What
นอ
country
ได้
is
รับ
this?
การสนองแต่พรนั้นกลับคือคำสาป
Oh, 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 okay,
ร่ำลือกันว่า
ah.
เสียงของเธอยังคง
This is why I prefer just a shotgun blast in the face, okay?
ในยามราตรี
Unless I explicitly want to torture them.
ชั่วกันละประวัติศาสตร์
And,
หรือไม่
my dogs. I think the shit from Amazon came from earlier. Okay, that's definitely Thai. At least I think it is. Or Vietnamese. Thanks, Sentai. Oh, the Attack on Titan. What 80s slasher killer are we gonna do bring from the grave this time? Okay. How come Fortnite gets Jason Voorhees? But okay. To my knowledge, there's been a legal hell between the rights over the rights to Oh good, it's not a jump scare. Oh god, imagine what a Kamen Rider killer would be like. Like, I think I already said before that I found out that the guys that behavior made a Power Rangers game, 2007. I don't know if anyone remembers me bringing this up, and I even like told my coworker this and thought that as a cool the killer would be Goldar and the survivors will be able to skull, because I mean, the thing is, even with their weapons, alright, let's see. I'll be a killer. Oh, that was... Boy, that was quick! I don't know if it was like a streamer happened like this, but I remember like one time... Hey, I may not be demisexual anymore, but that means, I shouldn't ignore him. Yeah, I think I already asked Ross beforehand that I was demisexual for a few years. Until last year. I mean, yeah, you're getting a new movie soon, aren't you, Springtrap? Oh yeah, so yesterday I was playing Fortnite, and when they updated the game there, and they're just acting like the Power Ranger stuff never happened. The Power Ranger skins aren't even on sale anymore. But, Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Ah! I always come back. I'm fucking Scooby-Doo. Yeah, didn't Springtrap's actor, like, play, Scooby-Doo or something? Oh yeah, the return of Peter! If you guys don't know my Peter thing, so... I always hated people who use spam flashlights in this game. I jokingly called him Peter, because this guy drinking Mountain Dew. Just drinking Mountain Dew and being just like a guy who slays pussy, unlike most gamers. Yeah, like, what would a Kamen Rider killer be like? Okay, as much as I don't want to, Yuji. The survivor would be Mari. Yeah, the survivor be Mari. find that thing. Yeah, gotcha, bitch! And hopefully there's not a Peter in sight. You are dead! No big surprise. Yeah. Again, Vice is the only scene like I can think of a moment, and just you gotta remember the whole thing in Vice kind of started because Yuji, like, if you don't know what happened with Yuji, is that when he died, it became important. When he died, he was dead for about a year. He was comatose for about a year, and when he died, when he died, his girlfriend, and when he was dead, when he was comatose, his girlfriend broke up with him to be with some other guy, and oh look, it's Ada. Sorry, Boone. Ada has to die.
Lay there and suffer.
Have fun for Mountain Dew, Peter. So as I said, when Takumi when Takumi so when basically his girlfriend was that his girlfriend. So basically, he killed his girlfriend and her new boyfriend. Yeah. And some awkwardness in hindsight about this is his girlfriend is named Chie. Oh, Hazel's live. Peter! One time, one of the survivors got lucky because I couldn't see shit. I want that shit. Yeah, what's that Frank Stone game everyone was talking about? Like, because I might not remember that. Yeah, there was like some game called like The Casting of Frank Stone. That was like a spin-off. Yeah, I remember like I had a jam action plan for where it was a parody of that was a Dead by Daylight parody where I was actually poke fun some show of like hiding in the closets. I'm like, that's like a death sentence. And then Sean hides as a toaster. When Sean like starts like setting up the tractor. When the signs go off, I'm like, gee, way to be subtle. Next time, hang up a neon sign while you're at it. And the entity is like, good idea! Oh, you're dead.
Your struggle will end soon.
And the Wi-Fi is acting up. No one's wondering, Get the...
Do you feel that?
That's the sound of my gut giving a furries finding me hot or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what my dad's and sorry, just like in Gary's mod, that's really fun to do. Oh, she's playing Minecraft right now. Alright. Yeah, you guys might remember my cringy cover of, you guys know I don't know if everyone here remembers it, but there was a cover I had for, for the second opening of, Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, I always found it weird how it's, because last I checked, because, oh yes, the unknown, evil chocolate maker that lives in the walls, yeah. Since normally, this... Since normally, this guy is a hero to my knowledge. Like, however, they do reveal that, the entity actually, possesses him, is corrupting him, because if you don't know your Tokyo Ghoul, basically... He was a guy that just wanted to date a girl, but turned out the girl was a cannibal, and now he's forced to be one of them himself. Kaneki, I think is his name. We do unlock the bitch. Fuck her. What's the cake? Is it a real cake? Not ass. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, I haven't played Marvel Rivals in ages. Also, oh yeah, it's fitting because oh yeah, it's cool that we're here because if you don't know, we got a new Silent Hill, and from what I heard, it's actually quite good. Or at least decent. Yeah, Konami's making games again. Lady, you didn't even bother to use the damn toaster. Okay, imagine if Sway 2 from Twisted Metal was a killer. Have I mentioned I'm a Twisted Metal fan yet? In fact, Twisted Metal, the Peacock series, might be my favorite show on television at the moment. Like, yeah, you guys might know how I got super frustrated at a guy once, or when I played Dead by Daylight, like how I even said a thing that would definitely get me kicked off YouTube. Peter! Peter strikes again! Like the rat bastard he is! That was the worst escape ever. Of all time. Ah, nothing. Chillin'. Chillin'. I call him. Well, good news, woman. You're probably gonna live. I can't get it to you. No, no, wait, never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. try to escape, woman. Good news! Toasty! Okay, why hasn't there a Mortal Kombat killer been in the game yet? I mean, Mortal Kombat already has plenty of horror-themed killers. I mean, granted, the Mortal Kombat IP's been in limbo. I mean, Mortal Kombat 1 sucked. Yeah, I found that the Toasty guy left, actually left Midway recently. I don't know if he's retiring from gaming altogether. Oh, see? You were smart enough to actually do that. Too bad I could just walk behind you. Too bad I didn't just go back. I'm playing as the killer, and I'm giving you advice on how to avoid me. So as I said, Steve. Oh yeah, Twilight. Like, yeah, Twilight like love story, but I don't think Twilight was ever popular in Japan. The only time I could think of it being referenced was a parody in Persona 4. There's like some book like Witch Detective or something. It's a romance solving story in a small town. Vampires are involved. The contents of this book are almost extremely painful for you to read. But that's in the English version, and I don't know. Peter! Is that a survivor perk doing that? Yeah, if the guy's a dead meat, I'm really into the concept when dead meat start doing games. I actually suggested they do Yeah, imagine we had a Bob from Spooky Month. Yeah. If anyone wonders if I hate Spooky Month or anything, no, I love Spooky Month. He did this Spooky Month! Ooga booga! I mean, if Sir Pano could put him in there, that would be hilarious. Or something from the SCP Foundation. Like, my former coworker would love to see the SCP Foundation here. What is that? You are one dumb bitch. Hiding right. You should have seen me, woman. Skibidi brain rot. Skibidi, skibidi brain rot. Skibidi brain rot. Yeah, I mean, the horse. Yeah, that's gonna be the name of it, the horse. It'll be I mean, it's Christmas at Ground Zero. We, the government, know that this is not a test. It's a hatch. Did the guy disconnect? I'll say my family's getting dinner. Yeah, how do I look at the lore of the killers? Okay, see right here. Oh yes, I'm gonna play as him next. Since, well, K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, so my stuff arrived. Okay, I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I do have the rings in my hand. I'm back! Sorry I took so long. I was eating dinner. But yeah, I got the rings. How do I rotate the rings? Okay, engage! Yep. Got my the best Sentai back. Yeah, there was like a giant insect. Some insect in my room, in my family's kitchen that we had to kill. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Yeah, I may, all I know is that he's a K-pop guy that killed his own bandmates and then later like producers. I would love for behavior to make a variant of them, like where it's like there's I may only have time for at least 2. These guys on me, I've been trying to watch Kamen Rider Z, except my ADHD is kind of preventing me from watching it properly. Is that an axe or a baseball bat? Yeah, you guys might remember how I got called how much I kind of hated K-pop fans. Yeah, I don't hate K-pop stuff, I just hate K-pop fans. How one of them, like, disrespected Stanley. And during my Edge... I had an edgelord phase. Well, when I was trying to be an edgelord, I started like picking fights with K-pop fans on Twitter, and I got called the I word, which because I told them BTS was trash. You're my soda pop, you're my little soda pop. Yeah, I remember like somebody like let's played out that We'll Be Fucked if K-pop Demon Hunters was real. Yeah, I even saw that SNL sketch where like Bad Bunny was like saying K-pop Demon Hunters. And well, and they even got, yeah, that's how you kind of make it. That it felt less like them was just way to make a thing because it was popular. No, they actually they were actually able to get huntrixes themselves, and by that I mean the actresses, to play themselves, like. And then it turns out it was just like an ad for brunch. Like it reminds me of that infamous SNL sketch where Dwayne Rock Johnson was had a robot, built a robot, and some supervillain was like, "Dude, what's wrong with you?" When I found robots function, like I always like imagine how that sketch was written. Was that a couple of guys got together in a writer's room and they realized. And we're laughing our asses off, and then they're like, because when they hear the put, they're like, and then what? What do you mean, then what? The sketch writes itself. Still not regretting me paying commission, paying the bits to get the Awkward Lord to sing it. Yeah, time for the events. I am a little worried about lower like go. like what? Yeah, so like I said, there's like some BTS, some K-pop Twitter was like they were rating teeth of K-pop singers. Like, I don't know. Now you guys know why everyone and their mother hates K-pop fans. What if K-pop Demon Hunters was a psyop? Yeah, I even recommended it to Huega and she loved it. Look through my eyes that you see like a life, another crime. And why I'm justified. Look through my eyes that you see like a lie. God damn, it's hard to find these bitches. And whores. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of editing my Let's Play of so for context, fuck you, Rouge. That was the worst game ever of all time. Yeah, maybe I'll try to do 2 matches as a survivor.
In the name of my mother, I will.
Who voices Alucard in this game? Oh yeah, that chick from oh, they add Soma? You know, I'm just saying they should add Max from Life is Strange as a killer. Ah. Yeah, screw on being Leon.
Count me in.
I mean, yeah, I still kind of remember when the remake got announced. meantime, I'll just be playing on my Steam Deck. Probably get myself. "10 minutes." Fucking finally. Yeah, you guys remember like the new Warriors shit from Marvel? Okay. If you remember, New Warriors, that was a comic Marvel was planning to work. Warriors were like the team, like basically meant to be like the younger crowd. But the New Warriors, oh boy, they were problematic. Basically, but I try making these Gen Z stereotypes or Gen Z/Alpha stereotypes. For one of the heroes, the team consists of a lady named Trailblazer, who is a woman an American woman that's just like a rip-off Dora the Explorer. But the hero, the B negative, the only hero that wasn't universally reviled and actually had some cool, was actually not a bad idea. And was the only person to actually make it into a comic. More on that. But the three characters that made these characters so hated were Screen Time, Snowflake, and Space. Screen Time was like a... was the first to hear of these characters. For one, apparently his origin story is that he got exposed to his grandfather's quote-unquote internet gas. What the hell even is that? And basically his superpowers consist of Googling any fact. Oh yeah, B negative apparently got his powers from Morbius. Yes, that Morbius. He existed before it was Morbid time. But as I said, Morbius, oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Okay, that guy actually jumped me. I mean, granted, that's what Michael Myers does best, stalking people. Guys, I'm right fucking here! Okay, I'll tell you what, yeah, don't come by. But still. I'm dying out here! Yeah, as said, I tried. Oh god, if you're like one of those fuckers, I won't hesitate to report you. So as mentioned, yeah, imagine if we got it more. Yeah, and Orf not being killer for Dead by Daylight, like, I mean, it's very much never gonna happen. Oh yeah, right, the New Warriors thing. So yeah, again, apparently they didn't really specify what his powers were. Like, just Google any fact. It's just a glorified smartphone. So in other words, it's just a glorified smartphone. But the two heroes that everyone hated were Snowflake and Space Base. The twins, one of them, Snowflake, is non-binary and has ice powers and has to make ice shurikens. And Space Base can just make shields to protect people. Not only they're just like very basic powers, their names were just cringe. And kind of offensive too. And just not, it also just makes their sexuality just, that's their personality. For people like that.
Alongside my light, I bear darkness.
Yeah, I'm surprised I made it that far. Yeah, of course, when I was like writing my fanfic, yeah, is Stranger Things like still even like a popular show? But yeah, as mentioned, it basically, the comic ended up getting delayed, like, because this was 2020 when when the New Warriors were announced. But, happened, so, right before the pandemic hit, so. Right before the pandemic hit, and as a result, the comic got delayed before quietly being canceled. Despite this, to this day, the comic is still, the heroes are still controversial, and like wonder why I never... Yeah, damn it. Oh boy, it's just fucker. I've proven in all as to those who use electrical shock therapy for legal reasons, that's a joke. So as mentioned, the comic quickly got the comic got canceled, and B Negative, who as I said was the only hero, the only character that wasn't hated. This is a new map. That was like the only guy that... Yeah, it's a new map. Don't dead open inside. I mean, Negan was already a killer. A hero was already in Tekken. Son of a... Oh yeah, if you're one of them, I will report. Yeah. I might rewatch it and just check if they're angels. So as said, never thought I'd be healed by two lesbians. Is that sexist? guy's perks. Or is it just my Wi-Fi? Yeah, we're fucked. Okay, can we have a skin for this guy to make him look like a medic? Yeah, well, Commerce is something honest. This might be the last game tonight. Should have played more, should have played exclusively as in the episode. Apparently there's like some prison. And of course, Baku is gonna do some bullshit. Yeah, they also finally released the full opening of the show. What? Is he just... Is the doctor just at the chauffeur or something? Well, he's about to head shed. Something about a maze. And the opening plays. Still crazy that they got the guy composed Hellblade X to do it. I remember singing it at work, and like this guy that frequents the place I work at was like, "Don't quit your day job." Here we go, easy peasy. All I wanted was a chance to show my soul, but Dano. Future's changing, Mezamea. Head Sheen. Yeah, I mean, come on. Hopefully I'm gonna try and make a concept for this. Like, I mean, we already got like a PG kill. A PG kill. Right there, because you gotta remember, people who get killed by Orphnok. People who get killed by Orphnok They don't die normally. They turn to ash. Yeah, the internet's mortal enemy. Doors. The one time I wish I was Peter. Apparently, he's been the guy's out just fidgeting around a gotcha machine. I should start a year earlier, an hour earlier from now on Saturdays. Yeah, I wonder what prompted Toei to... What prompted Toei to make it English? Hopefully this will mean we'll get more Kamen Rider shows licensed. Your next Kamen Rider is... Yeah, I wonder what the secondary rider is gonna be like. Yeah, the guys at did it! Well... Scory, I'll just see if our... Never mind, our friend... Now, guys holding a dog.
What kind of mockery is this?
Alright, well... We did it. It was fun. See you guys. Rider. Kiva. Like, subscribe, like, stuff. See ya. J-Man, out!